What number is equal to 5 over 6? So in order to compare our answer choices, we first need to make sure we are in our simplest form. So the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. The factors for 6 are 1 and 6. Our greatest common factor here is 1. And we know 5 divided by 1 equals 5. 6 divided by 1 equals 6. So this is our simplest form. Now let's compare 10 over 11 and 5 over 6. 10 over 11 is already in its simplest form, so it cannot be broken down further. And 10 over 11 is therefore not equal to 5 over 6, so A is not correct. The other way that we can compare is we can divide 10 by 2 to equal 5, but we cannot divide 11 by 2 to equal 6. So these are not equivalent. So let's move on to 6 over 7 and compare that with 5 over 6. 6 over 7 is already in its simplest form and therefore is not equal to 5 over 6. There is also nothing that we can divide by 6 to equal 5. So B is not correct. Let's look at C. We have 8 over 9 and 5 over 6. 8 over 9 is already in its simplest form, and there is nothing that we can divide by 8 to equal 5, so 5 over 6 is not correct. 8 over 9 is not correct. Now let's look at 30 over, let's write it over here, 30 over 36 and 5 over 6. Now 30 over 36 can be simplified, but first let's go ahead and find our greatest common factor. So for 30, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. And for 36, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now looking at the factors for our numerator and denominator, what is our greatest common factor? Our greatest common factor is 6. So what we need to do is divide 30 by 6 and 36 by 6, and we should get 5 over 6. 30 divided by 6 equals 5. 36 divided by 6 equals 6. So D must be the correct answer. 30 over 36.